Hello, 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 and welcome to Courageously Kind. I'm Maddie.
And I'm Liz. We're twin sisters and best friends.
Together, we share stories of especially kind humans doing especially kind things, in hopes that these conversations motivate and inspire you to be kinder to yourself and others. When we're not speaking with an incredible guest, we'll speak directly from our hearts about what it means to us to be courageously kind.
This week we had the honor of chatting with Tanya, who is the co-founder of Chords for a Cause, which is an awesome organization that essentially pairs music and fundraising, which I love so much. Liz and I were very active in music programs in high school, middle school and high school. I think we did all but band. Yeah, we did choir and theater and
music lessons. We have music lessons in elementary school too.
Yeah, that was fun.
So fun. Music has always kind of been a part of our life.
Totally.
In one way or another.
Totally. And I think something about music is so powerful and so moving. And I just absolutely love that Tanya and her sister had this idea to pair music performances and concerts and things like that with raising money for their community or the world in general. They recently did a project, which Tanya will talk about, to benefit Ukraine and the people of Ukraine, which I think is just, it's so wonderful. They also provide music lessons and all sorts of other things to get kids involved with, their project, but also involved with just all of the great things that come with performing music, with playing an instrument or singing or that sort of thing. It's so special and so valuable and really brings people together in a really special way.
Yeah, they're really multiplying their talent too. They're not just playing music for people to enjoy. They're raising money. They're setting up fundraisers so that all the proceeds from these events go to really, really amazing causes. So not only are they sharing music, but they're helping people financially as well.
Totally. And you know what I love is that this is one of the second interviews that we have done that is an organization run by sisters in high school, which has a special place in our heart for sure.
Such a cool pattern we're seeing, and probably why we're drawn to these organizations, because we see ourselves in these sisters.
Totally. We were talking with Tanya, and she's a junior in high school, and we were seniors.
Yeah, headed into our senior year.
Yeah, when we started this podcast. So it is just it's so inspiring too to see young people really, really working hard and doing whatever they can to make the world a better place. It really goes to show that anybody anywhere can have an impact if you put your mind to it.
Absolutely.
Do you want to start with some icebreakers? I know icebreakers kind of stink sometimes, but you want to just tell us where you're from, what do you like to do for fun outside of playing music and all of your awesome work?
So I'm actually a junior in high school
awesome.
from Houston, Texas. And my sister, founder, she just graduated and she's going to be going to UPenn in a couple days, actually. Yeah. And we're both figure skaters. I'm a singer. She plays viola. And we both started off playing piano. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I also dance, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Amazing. I love it so much. We go to school in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Yeah. So UPenn's in Philly?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, awesome. Oh, so sweet. We're lucky. Yeah. We're twins. We're juniors in college. So we were lucky to be able to do it at the same time. But yeah, for sure. For sure. Are you thinking about what you want to do after high school too, or?
Well, I don't know yet. I mean, I'm still in the process of making decisions, but it's too early.
Totally. Yeah. Totally. I feel like we didn't know until spring our senior year. We had a couple different options. We did. Yeah. You got so much time. Yeah. So good. Yeah. Where did the idea for Chords for a Cause come from? And can you explain a little bit about it for those that might not be familiar with it?
So Chords for Cause actually started when we were super young. I think we were in 4th grade.
Oh my
And
gosh.
we were part of this organization called Skate Therapy at our skate rink. And basically what they did is they taught skating to kids with disabilities. And we were coaches. I mean, we were pretty basic still then, but we joined early. And from that kind of sprung this new idea to play, like use music also, not just skating, since we do both, to help others. So we kind of switched to nursing homes and we started playing music there. We did our first performance right before COVID and we saw that there was just a huge impact on the people at the nursing homes. You could see how much they enjoyed it, and we did some research, and so we found out that music actually helps with dementia, and they actually get memories back by listening to music that they recognize.
Beautiful.
So that kind of is how it started. Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Amazing.
That's so
cool.
awesome. You guys do a lot of really awesome things with Chord for a Cause, and I want to talk about all of it. Tell us first about the Concordia Initiative. What is that? What does that entail?
So Concordia Initiative is the nursing home playing at nursing homes. That started like right as COVID started. And we first during COVID, we did virtual concerts so that we could share it with them while we couldn't go there.
Yeah.
And then now we do live performances and a little bit virtual, not as much, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. I love that you're able to get back in person too. Like that is so special. Yeah. I love that we're at that point where it's safe to do so. Yeah. That's awesome. Yeah. Our grandma was in a nursing home a few years ago and she loved every time they would bring music in, and we were lucky that they had like a really, really active activities program and stuff. But yeah, it really is amazing. And to watch people like just light up when they hear music, and it's really interesting that the dementia thing. Did you see the video about, I think it was a dancer, a ballerina that had dementia, and she heard one of the songs that she used to dance to, and it like all came back to her. That was gorgeous. I've got to find it. I'll find it and tag it in this episode. Yeah, so beautiful. Tell us about Rhythm on Ice. I didn't realize you guys were figure skaters, and I love that you're pairing like figure skating and music. I guess it makes sense that you're like skating to music, right? What is the Rhythm on Ice program?
So Rhythm on Ice were the fundraisers that we did for Skate Therapy. So our first one, I don't remember when it was, but we were really young. I think like 8 and 9 or something. But we basically it was again music. We played piano and I sang and had friends who joined, and we set up a huge fundraiser at our elementary school. And since then we've done like an annual one. It kind of stopped during COVID, but we're really hoping to bring it back since we're getting.
That would be awesome. So awesome. I love that you guys have been so involved with things since like a really young age. I think that's so beautiful and so awesome. Do you have any advice for other young people, other kids that maybe want to do something like what you're doing? They want to make a difference, but maybe are not sure where to start or how to find the confidence or the courage to start. Do you have any advice for them?
Yeah, I think the first step would be joining a separate organization. That's how we started. You don't need to come up with an idea on your own at first. I mean, that's like way later. Yeah. Just join something that you enjoy, and they'll guide you and they'll help you feel involved, and you can help that way. You don't need to come up with something on your own too quickly.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally. Have you faced any challenges with creating Chords for a Cause and this whole beautiful, all the programs that you do? Have you faced any challenges through that process? And if so, like, how did you navigate those?
Yeah, I mean, the first one was COVID, obviously.
Yeah.
We had to switch virtual. That was a big one. I know this sounds silly, but the whole website, developing that took long time. Yeah. That one was a big one. And then generally just finding interest, especially with the virtual concerts, it was hard to get outreach and find people who would be interested. And, you know, it's not easy for someone during COVID to like record themselves playing their instrument or singing for this like random organization they usually like wouldn't come across. But we figured out how to include our friends and people around us, you know, and we were able to overcome that.
Oh, I love that. We did choir and stuff in high school. And do you remember we had a couple Zoom like practices where we were trying to like do part harmonies on FaceTime, and it was like
I've been choir, and it was middle school for me, but I was in choir, and that was, oh my God, it was really bad.
It's like it would lag, and then it would be like, are we off, or is it just the it was that lasted about maybe 2 weeks, and then we were like, we'll just wait.
We'll reconvene later.
Yeah, totally. You recently did a Sounds of Ukraine fundraiser. Yes? Could you tell us about that?
Yeah. So I was really busy with school, so it was more of my sister's project, but I did help a little bit. But basically what that was basically during the Ukraine-Russia conflict, kids in Ukraine, obviously, they were in a really bad situation.
Yeah.
So Save the Children was an organization that we set Sounds of Ukraine to give money to. And we got people from all around the country to perform, and we raised approximately $5,000. So it was a really big success. Yeah.
That's incredible. Yeah. That is incredible. How did that work? Did people like pay to watch the show, or they made donations, or both?
We streamed on YouTube, and we used my mom's Facebook, and we posted it, and people who performed also shared, and we just ended up doing a lot of outreach, and people donated. Awesome. So
isn't that amazing when you share stuff on the internet, how it just like totally spreads? That's awesome.
The internet gets a really bad rep, but like good people are on the internet and they're doing amazing things.
Totally, and using it for such good. Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I think I saw on your website that you guys have raised over $29,000. That's crazy. When you think about that impact.
Yeah, that's
how does that make
our annual Rhythm on Ice concerts and everything.
Amazing. That's amazing. What does that make you feel?
Yeah. Honestly, pretty successful. I'm glad that we've been able to do this like so well. Totally. It started off really, really small, but over the years, it's just grown so much. And I'm just really, really proud of where Chords for a Cause has gotten.
Totally. Totally. What is coming next for you guys? What do you have going on now? And where do you want to see it go, in the next couple of years?
Yeah, right now we're in the process of releasing another benefit concert. It's for an organization called Nalanda Way. Check them out. They seem very, very successful, and I'm really excited for this project. Yeah, we're hoping that it'll be out by December approximately, but we'll see where that goes. And then in the future, even in high school and past high school, I want to continue, and I want to see, I don't know where it'll go, honestly, but I want to continue for as long as possible.
Totally. Yeah. I think we feel that too. We don't know where it's going, but
it's going to keep going.
Yes, for sure. I love it. I love it so much. What does music mean to you? I know this might be kind of a crazy question and it might be so nuanced, but when you think about your love for music and how you've shared it with so many people and how you're using it for such good, what does that mean to you? What does that make you feel?
I've loved music since I was a very, very little kid. My mom put me in piano lessons when I was like 5.
I love it.
So I've been involved in music my whole life.
Yeah.
I didn't have much of a knack for piano. I found a lot more joy in singing, but it's obviously helped me, and it's helped me grow, and I love it still. But I'm just glad that I can share that love of music with others. And I don't know, I hope that my love for music kind of translates to their love for music, and it gets people more interested, because music is it's amazing. I love it.
Totally. We do too. We do. Love it so much. What is the Tutti project? I saw this on your website too, and it looked really cool. Could you explain what that project is?
So the Tutti project is teaching kids like with lessons. That's mostly just in Houston, but we have lessons that like some of our volunteers, they teach kids at our elementary school. But that's pretty much it.
I love it. It's so much fun. I remember like we did music lessons and stuff in school, but we had music class and we played the recorder. Recorder week was like my favorite.
Yeah, I like the little like drumsticks that had little riches on.
Yes,
they could like rub them together and make sounds.
I think I played the drums for one day in 7th grade music, and that was very fun. It's just I feel like it's such a fun outlet. I love it. It's so silly. Okay, 2 more questions before we let you go, because this has been so awesome. Something we've been asking everybody this season is, what does kindness mean to you?
Oh, it's so complex.
Totally.
I think honestly, kindness is, as someone who's come in contact with people who usually wouldn't have been treated the same, like people with disabilities and people in nursing homes, they're not treated the same as the rest of us. And I feel like they should be. Like, especially at school, we have special education kids, and they're not treated the same. And it's honestly really, really sad. see. So kindness to me is treating everyone the same, regardless of like who they are or what they have, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So
I love that.
Totally.
Oh, great answer.
Wonderful answer. I've said this like every episode, but everyone has a different but so spot on answer. Like I feel like, and I feel like it is highlighting just how complex kindness is.
But how it's like complex, but also very simple.
Yes. Yeah.
There's a common denominator between all of them.
Totally.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
If people want to find Chords for a Cause, if they want to support you, if they want to make a donation, how can they do that? How can we send people your way?
Honestly, we don't really have just an open donation thing. It's usually part of concerts, but if there was a concert, you would find it in our website, in our Instagram bio, pretty much everywhere. Like when we have a concert, we really like to spread the word. So I think the website would be the first place to check though.
Perfect. I will link that in the description too.
Definitely.
So, perfect.
Awesome.
Tanya, this was so much fun. You are so
much
awesome. I love that you and your sister have built this thing that is so awesome and is doing so much good. And you're still in high school, and that's awesome. It's so cool. You are doing and are going to do so many incredible things. So thanks for doing what you do.
Yeah.
You're awesome.
Thank you.
We had so much fun talking with Tanya and bonding over music and navigating music through COVID. But also, we said this before, we'll probably say it again. COVID was a very scary and traumatic and trying time. Yeah. And we in no means want to diminish that.
Yeah.
However, we're seeing a pattern this season of projects and missions that come from the pandemic and post-pandemic and seeing a need and then working to fulfill that need, and how beautiful that something so amazing can come through such a trying time.
Totally. I think it really is a testament to the strength and perseverance of people, and the fact that, bad times and trying times and traumatizing times can have the power to divide us and tear us apart and breed hatred and anger, but they also can bring us together and give us, I guess, some motivation to want to care about our fellow people. So yeah, really, really inspiring and amazing stuff. And it was just such a joy and just such an honor to chat with Tanya about what her and her sister are doing. Yeah. Check out their website at the link in the description, and their Instagram and all that good stuff. All those links are in the description once again. And yeah, listen to your favorite song today too.
Great idea.
Thank you.
I want to update on my playlist. I get in those moods where I just want to redo everything.
I love it.
Yes.
You should.
Yes. Enjoy some music today.
Yes. Take good care, everybody, and we'll see you back here real soon.
We'd like to give a huge thank you to Annawalt's Landscape Contracting for their support of Courageously Kind.
Annawalt's is a family-owned landscape contracting company in Berks County that has served Pennsylvania for over 35 years.
If you're ready to get your landscaping project started, visit annawaltlandscape.com or call 610-916-7070.
Annawalt's Landscape Contracting, beautifying Pennsylvania 1 yard at a time.
Thank you so much for listening. If you like this episode, feel free to share it with your friends, your family, or anyone you think might like it too.
And if you want to support the show, leave us a review on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. It really does help. Or check out our merch store at courageouslykind.org. Take good care, and we'll see you back here real soon.